The time is 10:01 a.m. Good morning. The news headline. What has Buhari done for himself? Okoracha asks. The news in full. The senator representing Imo West Senatorial District at the 9th National Assembly, Okoracha, has slammed those accusing President Muhammadu Buhari of looting the nation's fund. The news in full. Okoracha, who was responding to a public question during a conversation with Owele Rochas Okoracha at 59, an award of Icon of Service and Philanthropy, aired by Nigerian Television Authority (NTA) on Monday, said that Nigerians should be fair in their judgment. The news port understands the former governor of Imo State was asked during the gathering if he can boast of achievements in Nigeria under the All Progressive Congress-led government. Responding to the simple but tricky question, Okoracha said a student cannot be awarded marks until he's completed a task given to him. When people ask me questions like this, I only tell them to compare what was done by the previous government to what the incumbent government has done and is still doing. Newsport quoted the senator saying in the program watched live on Monday afternoon. What has the man Buhari done for himself? Where is the house he built for himself if he had stolen public funds? Okoracha asked while still responding to Buhari's performance since 2015. I am not here to defend President Buhari, but Nigerians should judge fairly, the senator added. When asked if he wants to contest for presidency come 2023, Okoracha said, "As you may know, I have contested for presidency 3 times. I have what it takes to contest for the presidency if I want to. I do not have the ambition to run for presidency, but I know I do have the vision. And my vision for the presidency is not a do or die affair. My vision distincts me from other aspirants," Okoracha said. Okoracha was again asked if he is making a public declaration for 2023 at that event, but he said, "Even if I declare my ambition or I want to do that, it would not be here. My people aren't here and it's supposed to be a national big thing. Where are my people? It will have to be a big gathering and so it will be a big news," he reiterated. And this was the news after Rochas Okoracha was being asked what he sees to the Buhari-led administration. But remember that at a particular point in time, sometimes in May 2021, Okoracha had actually knocked Buhari's regime, saying that the government must change style. The senator representing Imo West, Rochas Okoracha, a one-time governor of the state, had actually said that injustice and pervasive poverty were responsible for the anger and frustration with the regime of the President Muhammadu Buhari, where he said that the former Imo State governor said that the APC federal government must begin to take steps to address injustice and tackle poverty in order to restore calm. Okoracha once said that I will comfortably say 75% are not happy at this moment. There is nothing productive that can come from this nation for as long as this alarming number remains unhappy. Whatever we can use to guarantee their happiness as a nation, we need to do that. You can't solve a problem unless you know the causative. The cause of our Nigerian problem lies in injustice and poverty, and the quicker government moves to address this issue of injustice, the better it is for our nation to reduce the level of anger on the nation. He, however, encouraged Nigerians to despair to the point of giving up on the country, that optimistic that a new Nigeria will soon emerge. And while he was being interviewed once again at the 59 and Award of Icon Service and Philanthropy that the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA) actually featured on a Monday, he was asked that what was how would he rates President Muhammadu Buhari's led administration as at now. And it was, that question was quite simple, and one way or the other, just to get his perception, or perhaps he's going to say anything erring about the President Muhammadu Buhari's regime. Quite simple, but tricky. And Okoracha seems to be very smart while he responded to the question when he says that a student cannot be awarded mark until he has completed a task given to him, sequel to one to his past sayings that the Buhari administration is actually is actually said to be very worse to about 75% of the Nigeria in his own calculations. He said that saying that poverty and anger and frustration was the main reason why people dislike the Buhari-led administration. Part of these things must have been what the media from the NCA must have considered before asking him that particular questions, because he had once said that the citizens, a great number of the citizens, are actually unhappy with the problems and situations of Nigeria as at the points in time. And when he was responding, he was tactical too, saying that when people ask him questions like this, that what he just used to tell them is that they should compare what the previous administration, the previous regime had done, and what the new regime is are done to, and what they are still doing. And that, when you weigh that too, then one can easily say that, okay, this administration has done well, or the administration has done otherwise. And saying that, to be candid, he used to ask, he asked people that even if when you are saying that Buhari has actually looted funds or is doing what is bad and the likes like that, that we should question ourselves about where the house Muhammadu Buhari has built for himself, and with the stolen public funds that is claimed that he has stolen, or perhaps is there anything that he has used the so-called money for that is visible to anybody? And that beckons on the fact that President Muhammadu Buhari, on a visit to Imo State, had once said that too, saying that he is very happy that he has not built any house for himself or any other private thing for himself, and that by the time he's going to leave the government, that nobody can actually hold him responsible for any corrupt practice, or for embezzling for some money to accumulate properties for himself and the likes like that. And Okoracha was also citing the fact that he was not defending President Muhammadu Buhari, but he just wants Nigerians to actually be fair in their judgment. And he says that when he was asked if he was going to contest for the president in 2023, he said that although he had actually contested for presidency about 3 times now, and that if at all he was going to contest again for 2023, that he would not say that on this NTA platform, that is left to him, and that he would declare that if at all he wants to do that, because he has the capacity, he has what it takes to contest, and if he's going to do so, it's going to be announced in a very big way. Thanks for listening. Good morning.